And yes, this is Franchise Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. It is Friday, and thank God I'm off. Man, OJ's, well. Thank God it's Friday, April 12th to be specific. Yes, happy Friday and happy weekend for you guys. Speaking of the weekend, I'll be live tomorrow. Thank you. I'll be live tomorrow on Franchise Blue, 6 p.m. I'll be live tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. Please join me if you can. We will go over the topics of the week, and specifically the video that I produced earlier. It was beautiful, about these demons coming out of the abyss and the culture that they've come from, how they want to manifest that culture as we share this realm. It's deep. So I look forward to being with you guys tomorrow. I'm going to give you a heads up. I also want to discuss briefly, I did this video earlier. He's got a list and much more. Speaking of P. Diddy, I was able to feature his face, but when I use his name, the algorithm, that dark guy, comes after me. So it's unfortunate that I don't get a lot of views. Now, when I presented this video, I had a small monitor, right, camera, and I made a mistake, and I own up to that. When you got a small monitor, it doesn't have the depth or width that you need, and I had assumed that I saw something. So let me share that with you, then we'll go from there. Something, I teach the 5 C's of clues, codes, colors, comprehension, time, conclusion. What is this on his daughter? Look at her sweatshirt. Is that the rising sun? Is that a rising sun? Right there, over a pyramid that's purple? What you think? Because that's what it looks like to me. It looks like a rising sun over a pyramid. If that's the case, then look, a rising sun over a purple pyramid. That means that's the sun god, and that's Phoenicians. Now, people, again, I was looking at a small monitor. As I read you guys' comments when I got a chance, this here might not be a sun, it might be an insect upside down, I don't know, or some type of cartoon character. And this here is a hand. But again, I thought it was a pyramid. So I appreciate you guys showing me. I own up to that. But you know, it's got the angle, so I thought it was a pyramid. My bad, no problem. I'll probably make some more mistakes before I leave YouTube. But hey, I've done 2,000 plus videos. And I checked out a few videos before I did this, and on the internet, there was this list that P. Diddy did, but it was from 2022, I'm finding out, allegedly, about his 53rd birthday, and not about some freaky thing that everybody was doing that now he's exposing. But hey, you know, with social media, you get caught up in it. And I must confess, I got caught up in it. I do these celebrity videos every now and then. I'm not always up on all this. No excuse. A journalist does his or her due diligence. Again, we make mistakes, so we, you know, own up to it and move on. I'm not really worried about it. The message is still the same. You know, pyramid and sun god, they're evil. So I had to apologize and say this was a hand and not a pyramid. This here, I don't know what it is. I really don't. I think it's some type of cartoon character. I'll blow it up for you. Upside down. It's hard to tell. I watched a plenty feed when I got home, but check this out. I went on the TikTok, and I watched a few videos there too. And again, a lot of people thought like I thought, that it was a list of people, getting their freak on at his parties, and he was going to reveal it since he's allegedly in trouble. I get it. But here's the thing. I want you to look at something, and then I'm going to show you, then we're going to discuss it. So when you look, first of all, this is the first video I've seen where it had the whole statue. This is the frame of a woman, it looks like. You have the upper part, you have no arms, and then you have this part, the personal area. And his head is right below it. I want you to look at it and then look in it. And think about if you see an image there. Check it out.
Right.
Oprah,
Oprah,
J-Lo,
J-Lo,
A-Rod,
A-Rod,
Will Smith,
Wilson Smith,
Alicia Keys,
Alicia Keys,
Black King God, Justin Bieber,
Justin Bieber,
Kevin Hart,
Kevin Hart,
Mark Wahlberg,
Mark Wahlberg,
Snoop,
Snoop,
DJ Khaled,
DJ Khaled,
Swiss Beats,
Steve,
Kelly Rowland,
Kelly Rowland.
Chris.
Look, people, I just came to apologize and let you know I'll be live tomorrow. I wasn't anticipating that. So let's get a steal. Here's a steal. If you saw that without him, don't that look like an image of a face with a nose and a mouth? And I don't think it's a stretch to say that when you look at this thing, look at this going up and this going up. You feel me? Like, these are eyes, and this might be ears pointy going here, and the same thing here. Like that V with George Bush at 9/11, which I'm going to show you. I got to dig it out. And I'm just not feeling this because I didn't think about this as I was preparing this video. But hey, look, I ain't got no problem trying to go there. Because the bottom line is, sometimes they put things in plain sight. Look at that thing. You don't think that's an outline of a face? Is that a point? Is that a point? And the thing about it is that you would have to say that this female is birthing something. It's in and between her birth canal. Do you follow me? Do you follow me? Look at that. Is that an image in there? Now, you're going to have to be patient with me. I'm going to keep this here. Let me go through my photo roll. Because I want you to now be patient with me. I want to see if I can find this here. Oh, here it is here. Thank God. Do it right quick. Now look at this. Again, as a V with ear and an ear. And now look at this. Let's put them together. Look at them. To me, the only difference is that, this is more rounder. This has square eyes. This got round eyes. That looked like that to me, a mask over it. This didn't look right. And what is that, Pearson, for those who don't know? Well, when the guy was whispered in George Bush's ear on 9/11 that the planes had hit the tower, this was right above his head. Hello. Don't think I'm wrong with this. This looks suspicious like a V with horns. Do those images look similar? Don't that look like some type of image of a face coming out of her private parts? Let me go there again. Just hold tight. Sometimes you gotta, have a little patience. Look at it, look in it. Is this hidden in plain sight? And what's this silhouette over it? It's funny how he's sitting there, right? Now let me address something else, people. Let me tell you how I feel about social media. This man is what, a billionaire or close to it, P. Diddy? I know everybody taking their shots at him. But if this is a 2022 list that he read, you think that somebody would risk having their day in court by running this information knowing it's false? I don't think they would do that. I think the powers put this out here to keep us on the carnival ride. That's what I think. And they knew that if they threw out conflicting information, people like me would report it. So now you got, man, that video was done in 2022. P, what you think? You thought it was something recently from, he reporting on the people that was getting freaky at his party. You thought he was exposing them because now he allegedly in trouble. That's what you thought, Pearson. When I say Pearson, a lot of people got misled by this. But really what they're saying is that now other people in social media are saying, well, no, this is from 2022 and this is his guest list. And by the way, Pearson, this is not his daughter, this is his niece. That's what they're saying. Okay. But again, what you think this is? What you think? What you think that is? That don't make you think as to what you're looking at now? I'm gonna leave it alone. I'll be live tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central, Saturday. And that date is the 13th. God bless you and your family. Please be safe. In time, you'll find out exactly what tree the apple fell from. It is what it is. I'm gonna still every now and then do a video on the entertainment industry. Majority of them have been beneficial. I apologize for, making a mistake. But again, I think it was allowed to be put out there to keep this drama going. And I would say that because there's an image here, allegedly to me, that's what it looks like, that they're speaking without speaking. And maybe, just maybe, that's the goal. That something is being birthed out of this image. I'm Pearson. Tell me what you think. Have a good one.